Hey, True Believers, England Teen here with another countdown of the hottest books in stores right now. Comic-Con tells you what the comic book shops are ordering. This tells you what they're leaving those shops with, preferably after paying. After that, we're going to go over to Comixology and see who wins the digital week. Is it Marvel? Is it DC? Maybe an independent will take it. Who knows? These are the shops that participate in the countdown, so if you're ever in their area, stop by and say hi. Maybe actually buy something. Don't forget to support your own local comic book shop. Now, this is from Bleeding Cool, so take it with a grain of salt if you have to. And with all that aside, let's get this party started. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have X-Men Empire number 2. Coming in at number 9 is Star Wars, number 5. In the number 8 spot, we have Justice League, number 50. Coming in at number 7 is Empire, Fantastic Four, number 22. At number 6 is Giant Size X-Men, number 1. Coming in at number 5 is Empire, number 4. In the number 4 slot is Strange Adventures, number 4. At number 3, we have Deceased Dead Planet, number 2. In the runner-up position at number 2 is Batman, number 96. And in the number 1 spot is Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knights. Well, numerically, it's a tie. DC's got 5, Marvel's got 5, but 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all DC books. With, of course, Justice League number 50 falling short. Not in narrative as well. Look at the review I've done. So, hey, it's a tie. As a DC fan, I'm kind of glad. Yes, I do have a pony in this race, but I will report very honestly. All right, but there you go. I honestly just don't understand the whole Empire thing, but if you dig on it, have fun, man. Everybody's got their different kind of geekdoms. This has, however, kind of solved the whole Joker War versus Dark Knights thing. Once again, I'm not a big fan of the Dark Knight metal, but you do you, guys. You do you. That's my short little 2 cents worth on what's going on in the countdown, the hard copy. So now we're going to go check out what the comic shops have to say about this whole kit and caboodle. Famous Faces and Funnies says, big week at the FFF this week for DC, with half of our top 10 bestsellers list being mostly Batman with a side of Strange Adventures. Batman, of course, was on top at number 1, followed closely by Dead Planet and Death Metal Legends. Horizon Zero Dawn's debut issue started strong, thanks mostly to the sheer number of variants that came out. I hope the rest of the series can maintain those numbers, but I have a feeling we'll sell a lot of the Momoko covers. Strange Adventures, Empire, Buffy, and X-Men are staying consistent sellers. Batman, The Adventure Continues, and King of Nowhere round out our list as popular titles that usually sit near the bottom of our top 10 lists. Add the whole Momoko thing to stuff that you guys are buying that I don't... I mean, it's okay. They're okay covers. You know, I'm not going to say they're bad or anything. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, that seems to be the hot thing going, so have at it. Enjoy. Collector's Paradise Pasadena says all the usual suspects did great. Legends One Shot brought a lot of speculators into the store who all felt disappointed. Meanwhile, we continue to promote and sell more and more great indie publishers like Awa, Boom, and Vault, who continue their string of amazing number 1 issues with Vampire the Masquerade. Our new signature series and curated online products continue to bring new readers from all over the U.S. and outside. Now, I have read, I should say, Vampire's Masquerade, and at some point in time, you'll see a review pop up here. Part of the others. Maybe I'll highlight it. I don't know. Usually I don't highlight independent comics. But it was all right. It was not bad. It's not gonna blow your mind. I don't think so. Anyway, it didn't blow mine. It was... and I was looking for a good blowing. But this just didn't do the trick. I don't know. It was okay. It was good. Dr. No's Comics and Games Superstore says, this week was a good 5-5 split between Marvel and DC, with Image Firepower taking 11th and 12th, with issues 2 and 1 respectively. And Vault's Vampire the Masquerade placing 13th, but DC took the top 3 with a trifecta of Death Metal Legends, Batman, and Deceased Dead Planet. So didn't really follow Dark Knight's Metal. I didn't care for the big crossover event, so with the sequel, I read the first issue hoping that maybe it would drag me back in, but it really didn't. That being said, big fan of the Joker War so far, and Deceased is just one of the best titles out there, to tell you the truth. Alrighty, gang, that's what the stores have to say about the countdown. Let's go over to Comixology, world's largest digital comic book shop, and we're going to find out who wins the digital week. Is it Marvel? Is it DC? And it's never an independent, but I always say that. It's going to be Marvel or DC. At number 10, we have Injustice, Year Zero, Chapter number 2. Coming in at number 9 is Star Wars, number 5. At number 8, we have Injustice, Year Zero, Chapter 1. Coming in at number 7 is Strange Adventures, Chapter 4. At number 6, X-Men Empire, number 2. In the number 5 spot is Deceased Dead Planet, number 2. At number 4 is Empire, number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knights 1. In the runner-up position at number 2 is Giant Size X-Men, number 1. And in the number 1 spot is Batman number 96. Alright, so this time around for the digital, we have 6 DC thanks to Injustice showing up twice with Chapter 2 and 1. That also in the top 5, Marvel gained 1. So it's only 3 in the top 5 for DC, but they did get number 1. Giant Size X-Men, of course, number 2. But I'm going to take that as a win. This is a big win for DC this time around. However, I do this every week. I expand it out to 20 just to see if they could keep up. So let's do that and see who actually wins the week, Marvel or DC. But as a DC fan, I'm taking this top 10 win. At number 11, we have Injustice Year Zero, Chapter 3. It's now 7-4, DC's favor. At number 12, we have Justice League, number 50. It's now 8-4 in DC's favor. Coming in at number 13 is Young Justice, number 17. It's now 9-4 in DC's favor. Fantastic Four number 22 at 14 makes it 9-5, still DC's favor. At number 15, we have Sex Criminals number 30, so there will be a clear winner between Marvel and DC. There you go, gang. Contest 1 at number 16. Far Sector number 7 for DC. It's now 10-5, but thanks to Sex Criminals, Marvel can't even tie. At number 17, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, number 5. It is 10-6, DC. At number 18, Captain America finally shows up on the scoreboard. It's now 10-7, DC. At number 19, we have Batman Gotham Knights. It's 11-7, DC's favor. And finally, at number 20, Marvel makes a bid with Celestial Messiah number 1. It ends up being 11-8, DC wins. So there you go, gang. That's the countdown. And as a DC fan, I've got to say I'm kind of happy. That's 2 weeks in a row that DC's garnered a win. What do you think? What was on the list that should not have been? What's not on the list that should be this week? Let me know in the comments below. I would have liked to have seen the Aliens original script up there. That was pretty good this week. Or maybe Pulp. That would be neat, but I think that would be in graphic novel. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you haven't done it already, making sure notifications are set on all. Now, if you'd like to help out the channel, in the link below, we do have our Patreon and our Ko-Fi. Just go on over, drop $1 in the till, helps keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. And speaking of videos, click on one of the ones that popped up around you here. I think you'll enjoy that as well. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done all of that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.